A patch, I guess, the initial one, but now his level 1 isn't that incredible anymore, so it's mostly about how well he scales with items now.
Well, game 1 coming up. A quick break as EGB have a little message for you.
Что бы они сегодня не делали и где мы не умирали, это не моя вина. Что бы они сегодня не делали и где мы не умирали, это не моя вина.
这是合一啊，这是合一啊。
And off we go, game 1, best of 3. We're in Tour 3 of the Eastern European DPC, and as is normal in sports and competitive play, both teams looking for victories. Wildguard, big W's, very important for both these squads, as, like we were saying earlier, early days in the first couple of series for both these teams.
Yeah, every single win matters, and we're gonna see the ward get dropped here by Poshka and his Pugna, dropping the high ground ward on mid. This is a ward that is really crazy if you can get it as Dire, but even as Radiant, it's okay enough. It sees the bottom runes, sees a lot of the rotations towards mid if you are playing pos 4. It doesn't give too much high ground vision onto the enemy ramp though, that's the downside. But all of Team Spirit grouped up for the bottom bounty rune here. Let's see a little bit of a split for the VP squad.
Yeah, Spirit playing very tight together. Let's see if they can get a first blood. There's VP, Squadix noticed, and Sayush down here. The level 1 fight doesn't feel quite as potent as this Team Spirit one.
The battle will be
They have 2v2s at the bounty runes though. Oh, a 3v2 at the bottom one actually. Kotl does join in. And VP
really trying to steal there, trying to walk up for the bounty.
Yeah, 3 of them for VP.
Good start. Minor advantage, having a little bit of gold like that can definitely help. Usually mid lane is the lane that gets offset the most by that tiny advantage, but we'll see exactly how Storm plays out against Void Spirit. Usually a pretty fine matchup, since any melee hero is usually not too big of a problem for Storm, as he can spam his remnants.
Now you're going to try and walk into the wave somehow. Up at top, Mira Snapfire, so they do put her with the Doom of Collapse up there. And they can potentially poke away at FNG and look for kill threat on him. CK Silencer against 2 strength heroes, you know, they can do a bit of chip damage here and there, but doesn't feel like they're going to be the ones being too aggressive in this lane. Just try and safeguard the farm for Kiritich.
Yeah, probably level 2 we can see Collapse and Mira get a bit aggressive here when they have the cookie available. FNG has to be very careful about his positioning, as like you said, CK mainly just wants to focus on farming here. Might even put points in the crit. Bottom lane though, noticed taking a lot of damage here from a stun and Poshka's right clicks.
Pugna, no joke when it comes to trading. He's like, oh, I'm dying, you're a little skeleton zombie man, I'm going to do a similar job to you. Just get up in the faces, 1v2 zone them. Still holding a blood grenade. And early sticks here before Team Spirit, already having 4 or 5 charges on them. Giving that little bit of advantage in the laning stage. Sustain war. First minute's just regen trading. Try and burn through your opponent's tango salves. Maybe look for a kill if you can.
Yeah, I mean, so far doing a great job of securing some safe farming here for his carry on the side of Pugna, and we can see why this hero is so valuable as a pos 5. You have 630 attack range, so a little bit above average there, and you also have 330 movement speed, so he really runs people down and just trades hits with them really, really well. Even though Kotl is a super fast hero at 320, he is not faster than this little boy.
Yeah, speed demon. Sentry ward out of range. Not going to be able to spot out the sentry placed by Poshka in that large camp, so no pulling for Sayush whatsoever. And already very low and forced to use a salve under his tower. Up at top, looks like Kiritich, yeah, getting a stun and a bit of damage onto Mira. Turns around to fight, but FNG the one to get first blood, and maybe a second one. The double kill for FNG, +4 int stolen. I did not expect that.
Actually skilling up the Glaives of Wisdom as well. So many times we see Silencers kind of get forced to doing the 0 points glaive build, but actually getting that 4 int stolen early on, it's a bit of, you know, overhyped meme perhaps sometimes, but it does have a nice impact here. And well played, good positioning by him.
And then the half pull as well.
Yeah. quick half pull, and he has the best quick camp. If the kobolds that we talked about previously are the useless family, then the Vul assassins, they are literally the Giga Chads of the small camp. They kill anything so fast. Their DPS is unmatched.
Incredible. Man, peeking into that mid lane. I was keeping tabs on the last hit values there. We had Storm at 12 and 3, while the Void Spirit was at 6 and 0. Looks like those Squad X has managed to catch up a little bit more. Still 5 last hits, so about a wave behind the Storm. And we'll get a bit of chip damage there with an Ether Remnant immediately rebuffed by Lal and his Vortex. And you can see how much damage Squad X takes from the Storm as he walks forward.
Storm doing a great job playing out the lane, but like I said, it's level 1 of Void Spirit is just not that good anymore, and then he gets stronger by levels. But yeah, Laurel has done a great job so far. His positioning is clean. And looking at the carry versus carry as well so far, Monkey King 21 and 5, 21 and 4 on CK, so very even trade here across the board.
Dead even. They will give the Monkey King a bit more free time to completely farm that bottom lane though. And it looks like Kotl went over to guard a water rune, grab a bounty, and Miposhka will pressure notice back. But Beastmaster found a nice little spot to actually leech experience without putting himself in any real danger.
Yeah, Kotl almost pushing Pugna into the small camp there. That would have been a lot of damage if he managed to push him all the way in.
Rules and trolls. Nasty fellas in the small camp.
Yeah, but they're doing a good job, like, putting pressure on the Pugna, making sure he cannot pull. He does get the kill on the board. A lot of golden experience there for him.
And Kotl has already started doing what his main role this game is going to be, stacking ancients and large camps for the Beastmaster. And careful! Oh god! Oh god! The creeps are coming. One stack is successful, but the sentry wall placed in the large camp will at least
top lane as well.
That one. Top Sansa, FNG. Yeah, died. Collapse out there with a scorched earth. Playing onto the CK now as well, but they've spent everything they've got to kill off FNG.
That's more what I expect on this lane, that the Silencer should be brought down pretty easily here by the combination of Doom plus Snapfire. They are quite strong, and they don't have a single point in Devour, by the way. So this is a more lane-focused build by Collapse, not going greedy.
Yeah, so FNG got that double kill first blood. Let's try and turn it back on them, but another +2 for FNG there.
Yeah, up to 6.
Yeah, it's more like Mira has to be the one careful with his positioning in this lane. And mid lane, can jump onto the Lal Storm Spirit. Squad X level 6 already, had 10 one charges there to play with, but he didn't want to go diving looking for the kill.
TP refill for the Storm. 6-minute runes being controlled.
Blood Grenade, Arcane Curse. And FNG is having a glorious time.
Yeah, he's got a great game. I mean, so much comes back to that first little skirmish there where they managed to get 2 kills. That was very unexpected and really good for them. Pugna sneaks in for a walk here.
I guess the second sentry down. D-Ward's the one that was placed by the Kotl, who was looking to D-Ward the camps. And actually a move from Mira down here as well as Collapse getting gone on top. FNG and Kiratik realizing Collapse is all alone, and down at bottom they do move in, but they missed the scatter blast, so they can't get the start really going unnoticed. He's already under his tower. Yatoro diving, trying to find the grab on the Beastmaster, but now in comes Squad X, straight on top of the Monkey King and slay Yatoro. VP in full control of this first 10 minutes or so of the laning stage.
Yeah, Mira as well. Gonna have to try and hide here. He doesn't have TP yet.
Wisdom runes. ISG careful, grabbing the left side. Sayers taking the right hand side. Mira does get the kill, and the Doom getting charged at. Collapse in trouble. CK and Sans are both on the left side of the map, taking him down, and double wisdom runes for VP.
Yeah, big wins here for VP, and a lot of that comes down to a little bit of over-aggression bottom. Monkey King getting too close there. Gives away some nice gold. They go again bottom though.
Trying one more time. Yeah, it's been a bit off the mark, but Yatoro has that boundless strike with the Jingu. Finish off the job at long last.
Not keeping the catapult alive though. Not tanking for it, so tower will be fine. Not gonna take too much damage before the Beastmaster comes back to the lane.
Yeah, I mean, these double wisdom runes, you know, we know how big of a deal it is taking both of them, especially the first pair. Even more important, though, it feels that Team Spirit lose out when Snap and Pugna feel like heroes that desperately need level 6, as Naposhka, nowhere near level 6, gets taken out by FNG. Squad X bodyguarding, trying to back up his silencer, but he will die in the end to Laurel. And Mira not able to really grab the Void Spirit as he makes his swift escape.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I completely agree. You rely on the ultis heavily. The Snapfire, first Mortimer kisses combo can be very, very brutal. And you also want to get that Pugna level 6 as soon as possible so Storm can be enabled to do what he wants. He's still going to enable him a little bit here by TPing mid, bottle refill, once again for Laurel. And we see a lot of focus starting to shift towards mid, but that gives time for Beastmaster to start using some of his jungle. He has a big fat stack on both these Ancients. I believe it's a 3 stack on the left one, and the right one is already 5 stacked, and he's gonna go for another one.
That's massive. Now, what's he going for? I see Boots Windlace. He's got no Ring of Health, not heading into Helm of the Dominator.
I think he might be considering rushing Aghanims and not going for his Vanguard here. Miposhka gets picked off, and that's gonna be +2 again. 14 int already. FNG silencer.
Yeah, 58 intelligence already.
Makes a big difference. Oh,
and he's got the global over the top of the Storm Spirit. Blood Grenade, Illuminate. Oh, doesn't get the finish. Storm is out of there, and Mira's TP in will quell this bit of aggression from VP.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by Noticed not going for an item yet. Like 1800 gold, he's saving up so much. He's finally going to buy up the point booster. So it is, like I said, he's rushing Aghanims as fast as possible. There's no illusion here in this game, so it's not going to be insanely useful in terms of making him unkillable. But it is a great farming tool once you get it. I think his Vanguard was too late if you wanted to go Vanguard for laning stage. Monkey King doesn't really care too much about Vanguard as well. He just keeps hitting.
Top rune spot, another fight. Mira Snapfire still level 5, so Squad is going to make short work of her. Trying to get Mortimer over the cliff, but can't do that. And Lyle looking a little worse for wear there.
Yeah, another grenade and another +2 for FNG.
Is Kirita gonna... Okay, he had Phantasm. I was wondering if he's just gonna go for the solo kill on the Doom, but decided better of it.
It really pressuring him though. Level 8 versus level 5 on this lane. Doom, even though he has that Vanguard, not standing his ground in a very good way here. And now it's starting to farm up the Ancients. They're using the Chakra Magic and the Wild Axes here to get as many axes as possible. Also Illuminate, helping out a bit.
What a combo. What a strategy, stacking Ancients.
We're back to this, and look at his boar on the other Ancient. He's already preparing to try and get a 6 stack over there. His last time didn't work because his boar timed out. He'll try again to get the attempt. 53 pull on the boar. Is that gonna work? It's a good time, I think. He gets it.
Very nice.
6 stacked Ancients.
Holy shit. So what he was like 3.8k before he started. Now he's 4.2. He's gonna get, I mean, estimate how much gold do you get from all these?
From the red camp?
1,500?
The red camp alone, I think it's about 1,300 gold, I would say.
Okay.
But
and the other one maybe 2 or 3?
Yeah, I mean the other one is also gonna give you quite a lot because I mean with all this combined, he's gonna have his Aghanims. That much I can tell you. If he farms this, then Aghanim is complete. He only needs the Staff of Wizardry, and once he has Aghanims, then his game changes. It acts as a Radiance pretty much in farm speed, even better than a Radiance. So Beastmaster, I like his choice here to go for greeting the Aghanim Scepter. It was curious in lane. I think he could have bought the point booster earlier to get some value, but obviously it was a decision he made mid.
Yeah, with the global silence over the top, they've got CK and Void Spirit just picking off Lal. And we were watching Team Spirit farming a few camps themselves, but 3 heroes jungling while your Storm dies. Team Spirit just seem completely lost in this. And Poshka's still level 5. Snapfire has finally hit 6. They do the Wukong's onto the CK, trying to get their stuns to land perfectly, and there's the Doom to secure the kill. Make damn sure he dies.
Oh, he's definitely dead. He's definitely dead, Garrett.
Oh, Yatoro. He's sprung into action in the mid lane. Astral steps in and Illuminate. They try to heal Yatoro up. It looks like they'll succeed.
That was a great healing Lotus that he had to consume there. By the way, is going for the Radiance build on Monkey King. Makes a lot of sense against the illusions this game. But yeah, I agree with you that it feels like Spirit are just playing a bit slow. Now, as I say that, of course, they make a rotation bottom unnoticed.
Can they kill him?
Nice moves.
He's dancing around, little ballerina Beastmaster, still dead. Yeah, you're right. Mira and Lol finally pairing up together. I mean, I'm glad you noticed the healing lotus on Monkey King, because I was clicking everyone looking for a mech. Like, how did he heal so much?
Yeah, he had saved up some healing lotuses from laning stage. I saw that he had 2 earlier, and that was definitely a greater one, or a great one that he popped. So the mid-tier one. Gets himself a nice bit of healing. Very close to his Radiance now. There's 6 stack on Ancient, still not really farmed up. I think Beastmaster should just go and take it.
Yeah.
That means he won't be top, though. If there's a big fight top now, it could be really bad for VP.
I mean, very close to Radiance and very close odds, as we saw just then. Yatoro fakes out the bound of strike. Phantasm's out, and Kiratic is trying to stand his ground and fight. The Storm Ball's in, and Team Spirit, they strike. While the iron is hot, and FNG getting run at by 5 heroes, and a great Hurricane dragging back into the waiting arms of Mira. Naposhka going to top up Lol.
Going down real low for this. Maybe what you need against Pugna is pick Zeus and then just wait for him to heal someone to low HP and then zap him as he does. You know, if you happen to have any form of vision or anticipate when it happens.
Zeus ult now.
Yeah, exactly. You get a nice bit of value there, getting the CK and the Silencer, but meanwhile, Beastmaster did finish up his farm there, and what's he going for now? Going straight for the pipe as his next item.
Oh. Where's the Kaya Sand Bloodstone?
And the Shroud.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we see the speed. I'm keeping my eyes on Beastmaster now because this drum with 20 charges, it just wipes creep waves so fast. He's coming top now. He wants to fight.
FNG. Squadix and Sayash in position already to snipe out Miposhka. That's going to send Team Spirit packing. Radiance
like,
is done on Monkey.
You don't need me. I'm going back to bottom lane. Gonna siege up the tower instead.
When they smoke out top, they expect Team Spirit to still be up here. They've already spread their wings and headed down bottom as Monkey King leaps across the trees.
The Hawk saw him, so this is gonna be easy for Notice to get away from. Watch for vision.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they see everything. It'll come through the Twin Gate now. Monkey King thinking about the Wukong. Good Spirit there. Gets the Remnant down to Monkey and drag him across into the Illuminate. Roar. Catching Pugna. A bonus kill. Cherry on top.
Radiant's bottom tower.
This beautiful tempo.
So nicely.
VP coming into this game in a great way here. They're starting out so strong. I think Team Spirit are about to be a little bit overrun by the fact that they're not really ready yet. Yeah, you have your Radiance on Monkey King, but that's mainly a farming item. That doesn't really mean he's ready to fight. You don't have a Diffu, you don't have an Echo Saber, you don't have BKB. None of these like fighting items from Monkey King are online, and he would ideally want to have like BKB and Echo Saber before he really takes any fights. Whereas VP, they're ready to go already. They have 22 stolen in now in silence. So he just keeps growing. Every time I click him, I see more intelligence. This man's brain is expanding.
He's smart, yeah. It really does feel at this point, Team Spirit are kind of looking to the future, thinking, what can we do in 10, 15 minutes? You know, there's Devour and Hand of Midas on Doom's going to get him up to these aura items. We're going to have this Monkey King with a Radiance, you know, get into the BKB. The Storm also kind of went for this scaling, you know, stopgap item build with the Falcon Blade, the Kaya Sand, and then BKB afterwards. So they're going to try and coincide these timings a little better in the future, but still looking to actually smoke up and maybe make a play.
Yeah, they're smoking to come down bottom. We'll see if VP react accordingly here as they're just farming up their CK. They're not really ready for a 5v5 fight as they don't have their own carry around. They don't see anyone on the side lane, so they're playing a bit careful, but might jump Pugna.
Just try and catch him out first. Void Spirit, he's straight on him. Naposhka dead. Lol dips to Noticed. Wukong is out. FNG running back from the Radiance burn. Noticed, very tanky, doomed up, but standing and fighting. And Lol gonna feel the pain from the drums of Slum. Yeah, finally claim his life, but a double kill for Noticed coming out there.
Laurel gets tipped there for good reason. He died with 500 mana and a healing lotus available on Storm, and he died to a doomed Beastmaster only. That was definitely a big mistake.
Yeah, not respecting the Slum damage. And Mira getting jumped by Squadix, who does have another Astral Step to get over the top of the Snapfire. Chakra up and continually in fighting shape.
The repeated Ether Remnants from the Chakra. That's some good stuff right there. But yeah, you have to respect Beastmaster Agnums. Even if you silence him, disarm him, break him, doesn't matter. He will always keep slamming those drums. The only thing you can do is prevent him from gaining more charges.
Sorry, I don't know why I find it so funny. These kobolds you dig up, when they can follow you now. You just got a Kothel hiding in the trees, illuminating, chakring, blasting away. A little kobold there with his little, clawed hands going, yes, master, I will give you the gold.
He's prospecting, man. Look at his hands. Those are prospecting hands right there, little money grabbers.
Oh, goodness. And then he dies.
They should have a negative GPM aura as well for the opponents. That's what they should have. Imagine being griefed by the enemy Chen or something by just like a little prospecting aura goblin following you around.
You can gain no gold while under the effect of this aura.
Okay, maybe OP.
Up at top, noticed. He's gonna finally grab onto the Monkey King. Yatro all alone up there.
To Roche. Quickly, they get a pick off. We see this time and time again. If you die next to Roche and the entire team happens to be there, start quick to make a move over and just start taking it. When you have Beastmaster, no reason to have any form of pause here. They go straight into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of auras out there that I think undertuned, underutilized, and honestly, I don't know all of them. I was caught off guard. The cooldown reduction aura on some of the ancients. You got the real Thunderhides with accuracy aura with attack speed bonus.
True.
All sorts of good stuff.
The little Thunderhides are, the nightmare of any form of evasion farming. I always hate being Wind Ranger and farming ancients. And then why are they hitting me? The accuracy increase. Yeah, it's nice. It was the big buff to Chen. That's why we see Chen be such a strong hero as well. We haven't really seen him picked much in the Eastern European DPC, probably because of Enchantress being so popular, and there are a lot of good Eng players as well.
Radiant's top tower is under
I think Tour 1, he was... I guess Tour 1 was like off the back of one of the majors. It looked very good. Still...
I mean, Chen is the only one who gets the scaling of the abilities. Ench doesn't get the improved abilities, but if you're Chen, you get the leveled up abilities, right? I think that's how it works.
Okay. Yeah, with Chen you definitely do. I didn't know Enchantress didn't.
Oh, they level up automatically to a certain level, but Chen is the only one who can get the 4th level.
Okay.
That's how it works.
That makes sense. Well, a stolen Tormentor.
Dire's bottom tower.
DP go grab
Coddle.
that, and Monkey King is being jumped again. This Void Spirit causing serious problem for Yatoro. He'll try with the Wukongs to defend himself, but CK just comes in and swipes him.
And Yatoro having a tough time in this game here. Going down for the 4th time and still doesn't have his BKB, working towards that safety. And the feeling I have right now is even when he has BKB, do VP care that much? Like, yeah, you're going to be a bit hard to kill, but you still have Roar, you still have Global Silence, and you're still not threatening that much, even when you have it. And here we go, the 2nd shard collected from Tormentor number 2 being taken by VP. That gives Silencer his shard.
Very useful.
Yeah, I mean, he can steal more int now. If he keeps stealing the amount of int he's been stealing this game, then he can scale into being a right clicker at some point.
Yeah, time to start thinking about your Hurricane Pike as Silencer at this point.
You know what you should get? Just 2 Wraith Bands right now. 2 Wraith Bands would be insane value. We're about to hit minute 25. He has a Solar. Obviously, you can go 4-step or something, but 2 Wraith Bands. There's soon about to be 4 Wraith Bands as the 25-minute evolution is coming in. And when you have this much int already and you have shard, pretty good.
I think you could pack a punch. VP right now looking at enemy high ground though. Catapult wave, Aegis in hand. Squadix has had so much freedom this game. 606, pretty much untouched. Just to dive into enemy backlines and go straight onto Memposhka like he's been doing the entire match. Snipes him out, dead for 30.
Not respecting Squadix there, walking up. You cannot get that close, Memposhka. You just die in no time at all.
Storm zipping across to try clear out creep wave. TP's back.
Used.
Double Hawks giving all the vision in the world though, so they'll see Mirror TPing in quite forward. And the Rat just falling quickly. Team Spirit, they're just not answering this. Monkey King's farming top.
Monkey saying, guys, I don't have BKB. There's no way I'm joining. I am farming until I have BKB, and that's it. It's final. Yatoro not happy to join into this fight. And for good reason. There's already Crimson and Pipe on this Beastmaster as well, so his damage mitigation is now really strong as well. Look at VP, they're not slowing down. Mid. Going for tier 2.
Now looking for that second lane. Nice smoke from Team Spirit.
What is this attack speed on Void Spirit? Oh my god, the Solar Crest.
Speedily whacking away. And Notice stuck or hidden away in a pocket here with Kiritish nearby. Looking for the smoke movement from Spirit, expecting it coming thanks to Hawk Vision. Global Silence going to stop the kisses, and Storm Spirit grabbed into the Remnant, roared up as well. The damage is coming quickly from CK. Cookie across. Maybe they can get a roll out of here. He's dead though. Barley's back now, and Yatoro with his BKB Wukongs. Noticed is inside, doomed up, but he's tanky. Beastmaster not really feeling too bad about this. He's tanked all the spells, and the rest of his team can come in and clear up. But Doom, Snapfire, Monkey King, they get a good couple of stuns on the Kiritish and Squad X, but Yatoro burnt down and destroyed by this Void Spirit. Now Noticed out of the Doom, turns back and kills off Mira, while Collapse is left stranded by his team. Lolbot back, jumps in and dies, a dieback from him, and probably game over.
They're gonna call it, right? That's just it. They're all going down here, and Caudle healing his squad back up. And this just looks so one-sided for VP, dominating this fight. A lot of it on the back of this Void Spirit, who had Aegis the entire fight and still didn't go down a single time. The split focus was just unreal that fight. They didn't kill any of the cores, but they brought all of them down to like 200 HP. A lot of damage done by the side of Team Spirit, but they need to somehow burst either CK or Beastmaster in the fight.
Yeah, I mean, this Void Spirit's got Manta style now, so harder to go on him.
Yeah.
Another lane of Barracks. Team Spirit not calling it. They are one of these teams that doesn't like to play till the bitter end. One more team fight, guys. One more item. One more something. One more chance.
Complete now for Void Spirits. Paragon not gonna be able to save himself.
Incredibly farmed. 20k net worth lead. And 3 sets of Barracks. Mega Creeps likely to be coming.
That's Megas. Still no sign of Spirit either defending or calling GG here. They just want to play against Megas.
Oh, there it is. Okay, Storm is like, I'm respawning in 3 seconds, guys. One more fight? Nah, just call it. VP, beautiful stuff. Victory in game 1 over Team Spirit, and like you said, convincing.